Got a good one, people. Welcome. Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. We have a serious humidity heat wave. Serious humidity heat wave. So, Hot Facts is starting earlier due to the fact of, studio and lights, extra heat, bring some more heat. Got to make sure that my temperature is all the way cool when I'm doing it for you. Every single day, people. We go 1 hour, but it could go a little further if it gets a little hotter. These are the rules of Hot Facts. Yesterday, thank you guys for tuning in. It was a great live yesterday. It was a great day that was different. So, everyone, I hope you guys do go back and check that out. I was able to say some things. What's up, TFT? Angel, what's up? What's up? What's up? And the Heezy. TFT up there. I hope you're staying hydrated, people. We have a super humidity thing going on in California right now. I have a video. Yeah, TFT said, yeah, my morning in my morning run ended earlier due to that. Yes, 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 yes. Kevin Hawthorne, all the way up from Lakeland, Florida, people, all the way there. We got some people that you guys should go ahead and check my man out if you're trying to get that great service in. We got a good house in there today. So check this out. Corner Clubhouse. What is up to you? We got 12 people in the room right now. People, today is a super great one. William Anderson. Whoo! Hey, Will, and when I was watching the live yesterday, I made a mistake by not seeing your comment about the members only jacket. People, if you don't know, a members only jacket means you are fly. And I work with a guy, and I was like, first of all, he has a beige one, a blue one, and one that was like maroonish red. And I was like, hold up, you have a members only jacket. I said, do you know what you are wearing? And he said, well, I started wearing them because I saw them online, and he said his dogs were using them as the sleeping mat, his members only jacket. And I was like, wow, when he figured out what he had, he took them straight to the cleaners. And he was wearing them to work, the members only jacket. Make sure you guys know, people, you can look like you are in the military and look like you're ready for a photo shoot because they got the things right here. Yes, 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 yes. People, make sure you do give me some thumbs, like, share this stream. People, subscribe to get notified all day, every day. You see the title, it says, would you eat this, Captain V? We're going to get into that. I have some outstanding news for us, people. I went into the Taco Bell where I normally go. The manager, Montse, has a completely different schedule because he is now the assistant general manager. Okay. He also said that I am able and willing to come on anytime after like 8 p.m. because he gets off at 7. So I will be doing sometimes a late night so I can get an assistant GM from a Taco Bell to speak about how Taco Bell pickups can be better for them and the driver to make the customer happy. Yes, 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 people. Yes, yes, yes. Told you guys I'm working on the stuff. The champ is here. The champ is here. Oh, Pedro, you lost your wallet. And check this out, people. He tried to block me. So I went on my other account and I said, Pedro, today on Hot Facts. And on his live, you can go back and watch, people. He said, are you serious, bro? People, he was talking about me because he thought that I did not see it. I saw it, but I'm not going to talk about it. That was enough because you were nervous. But you guys saw the video that I put up with the customer last night when I did my orders last night. The customer, okay, the customer gave, and here's the thing. The customers already, we got drivers saying, well, the story's not complete. How is the story not complete when it's the customer telling the story? First of all, when I got there, did my thing. He told me his story before I start filming him. And I said, hey, would you like to record this and be on camera? He said, sure. And then I said, before you do, let me explain why. and I let him know that even though I've dropped off there, I have never told him who I am. Okay. Once I explained everything, he said, sure. So that is what he said. And got some comments like, well, it's really said, did you tip before? But he ordered from Uber Eats, people. So you got to understand this. He was trying to get the service to see what he was going to bless that driver with. Okay. We're going to watch it right now. Then we'll go ahead and and Ricky, you are hilarious. Ricky, you are hilarious. Ricky Knight's hilarious. We going to talk about Vietnam in just a little bit. It's going to make you laugh a little bit more. But let me share this and show you guys first.
Sell online and grow your business with Wix e-commerce. Create a beautiful storefront for your brand by customizing product.
This is always Cherry Pick, and you are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Damn, he's a sexy man.
All right, people, we got another one. Live customer. I'm live with, well, I'm not live, I'm recording. You know what I'm doing, but this is an actual customer, okay? Uber Eats, I'm out doing this late night delivery. I've been over here before, but got some information. He has a story about what happened on Monday. I'm going to let him tell you his name and everything else. And this is why us drivers need to be better at doing this for customers like this. What's your name, man?
My name is Nigel Bogan, and I had a bad experience with a Uber driver on Monday. I believe it was around this exact same time when I just got off from work. I was the only one outside standing in my driveway waiting for the food. The driver comes by and he just completely drives right past me, despite the fact that I'm the only other person outside. Now, I don't understand how it didn't click to him that I was the one who ordered the food. So I had to walk all the way down this street just to get his attention and let him know that I was the one who ordered the food. So, and it bothered me to the fact that I don't know whether if he was talking to someone in the car with him or if he wasn't even paying attention to his phone. But the fact that I was the only other person outside should have been obvious that I was the one who requested this.
And let me tell you this right now, it's like 11 p.m. people. You guys know that I drive late. And he had to walk way down there to get his order. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this. I've been here before. He's outside how he was, and he has a light on his phone to flash and show you that he is right here. Now, I asked him a question. I said, are you doing that because you've been done wrong? And your answer was?
Yes.
People, this is hot facts, people. This is what we need to protect the driver. I didn't even ask my most important question. Did you tip him before?
No.
No. Now watch this. Why did you not tip before?
Because he wasn't paying attention when there was no other person outside but me, and the fact that there was someone else in the car with him. So it was pretty clear that he was talking to them rather than paying attention to who was supposed to be outside waiting for the food.
You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Now I'm gonna tell you this. People said, well, what does someone in the car have to do with it? Well, Cars and Cribs got deactivated because it wasn't the same person that was doing the drop off. So that's one example right there. Second example is I have had someone not try to walk it up to my door, and I went downstairs and I just had to know that they were right there. They were in the car smoking and doing everything in the car, and the guy said it's not my job to come up here. Two people in the car can make that happen. That's two examples right there. Two people in the car for the third example can make you go all the way past the house when the gentleman is standing right in front, and it shows where his pin is, and you went all the way down the street, and he's walking down to flag you down to then walk back so you can drive. You're not going to pick him up while he's walking back to give him a ride to go to his house. He's walking back to his house. Then you are driving up, and he's like, I'm right here. Then you go ahead and give the food. So should that person get a tip? Hell no. Not being professional, down doing anything else like that, which is why people like to order from Uber Eats. You can give them more or take it away. That was just dumb. And people are questioning the video because it's a real customer. How are you going to question a real customer and they want to give their experience? If this was a driver giving an experience on how a customer screwed them over, there'll be a bunch of people listening to it. So how come the people can't listen to the customer telling you what it is? This is Hot Facts. Okay? This is Hot Facts. Makes no sense to question the actual video from a customer. Whoever wants to go figure out who he is, you guys can go ask anything you want. And then you guys can get every single story on how he does his thing. You guys can go do all of that. You are more than welcome to. Now, you guys see I put up a poll there, and the poll is asking about this officer that punched. Okay? He punched the young woman, and literally it was lights out James Toney in that piece. We are gonna look at him knock her out, and I just want to know, do you guys think that it was just, and this is one that I know Roy is going to want to go ahead and talk about. I want to know, was it just, would you guys feel about it? I'm going to put it up right now. Let me see where it is. Where did I put this one up at? No. Bam. Let me share this. My link is up there. No, I know that you can have someone ride in the car. There's nothing wrong with having someone ride in the vehicle. I have been in the vehicle with my wife and I'm recording her. What I'm saying is a customer is the customer. They are the person that is supposed to feel the most comfortable. The customer. You have to remember that, at times, it's a-okay. If you're going to park someplace to where no one can see and you walk on up and do your thing, if you do all of that stuff, great. I have had people that can't speak English and they have a translator with them, walk them up to the door. I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. That's all in the right way right there. That's all in the right way. When you have someone in the car with you and you guys are doing other things, and the other things that you guys are doing, okay, is making you not deliver the package, there's a problem with that. There's a problem with that. Super problem. That's where people have to understand. If what you are doing makes you not be able to complete the job and get it done right, you can't have the extra side thing there. If you know how to work and have the extra side thing there, then you should be able to do that. But if the customer is uncomfortable because you were not able to make it comfortable for them on your business, that's not the customer's problem when they complain. You got to make sure you're doing your business right. It is what it is. I can't say nothing else about that. He said I delivered a catering order to his credit union, and Will, low key, if you got tipped from your credit union, you were winning that day.
This is always Cherry Pick, and you are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Damn, he's a sexy man.
Developing story. I'll tell you this. This is why you don't attack police officers. You just don't do it. This can happen, man or woman.
Tonight, after video of an arrest in Harlem went viral.
It's had almost 30,000 views, and now residents are calling for an investigation into the NYPD. CBS 2's Dave Carlin live in Lower Manhattan.
This is the video posted to social media that shows a chaotic arrest that you see get even more chaotic after this woman enters. She confronts an officer as he arrested a man Crum reportedly knows. The woman engages the officer, appearing to slap him, and he responds with what looks like a wallop of a punch, causing her to
Okay, people. Okay, people. Okay, people. Now, she attacked the police officer, yes. It looked like an open push, but he gave a boom. Was the officer just? Or did he do it on purpose when he knew he could have done something else? There's controversy with this one right here because if I shoved the officer, everyone would have said, "Oh, yeah." What if it's like one of those brutes from Hungary, one of those giant women from Hungary? Everyone would have said, "Oh, it's okay." There were even jokes out there saying, do you think that if Precious, the girl who played Precious in the movie, did that, if they would have did that to her? People even tried to say that. I feel like this. We've seen too many people get involved with police officers and know that you touch them, lights out. Flex showed a video of some guy just walking and stopped, and the police officer just felt that he was threatening, just clocked him. You put your hands on a police officer, that can happen. They teach police officers on the situation to protect themselves and to get it done. Sometimes you will see them have to elbow someone or knee them in order to subdue them. And then it's all in line because of how the whole thing was. So they are taught to protect themselves. If they are being assaulted, they can protect themselves. Now, did he give that ooh wopty wham and then do the slide your face on the ground? Like we saw those dudes giving that one dude the business. He didn't do all of that. But it still looked like a retaliation because they're going to say it was a woman. You don't put your hands on any police officer at all. And you don't pull a gun on them. You're gone. Okay? It doesn't matter about it doesn't matter. It does not matter about a gun or a punch here. He was assaulted. We have some people that'll get pushed and be like, man, why you push me? Yeah, but they still have the right to defend themselves. That is the part that people are not understanding. And being a police officer, you're not looking at man versus woman. You're looking at the person doing this to me. The police officers are not looking at you as man and woman. The only time they look at you as man and woman is if whatever is happening is coming in to where there is man and woman. This is crowd, people. I don't know what's going on. She could push me or attack me and somebody else could too. You demo that. He demoed that. What's up, John Paul? He demoed that. If I was that cop, would I have like, man, what are you doing? Ma'am, if you don't, and just handcuffed her like that, that's what I would have did. Because I'm laughing because the push didn't even do anything. I'm laughing like, is that all you got? Like, what is that? Is that all? What is that? You're under arrest for doing nothing. What are you doing? Why are you doing nothing? You're arrested for doing nothing. Now I'm going to add on assaulting a police officer on top of that. That's what I would have done. But here's the thing. If he does that, does he know that someone in that crowd is not going to attack him for even doing that? So he defended himself and he ended anybody else coming up to try to do anything that was going to make any of him and his officers that were there feel threatened. That is what they're going to go ahead and do. I know what to understand. This is 2022. There's no man, no woman if you are a police officer and you are there to uphold justice. What I'm saying that if that was a regular man and a regular woman and it was not a police officer, the push would not have happened. It would not have happened at all because everyone would have been like, and then the public would have been shooting their cameras and that man would not have done anything. The cop don't care about any of that. You put your hands on me, you are an example. Big difference. Yes, exactly. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference. Okay? Big difference. 2022, you're right. People say there is no man, no woman. Yes. Yes. And that's because people are, and I talked about this earlier, the Allen Iversons. You have literally, and there's a guy who is fighting. He has paid $1.5 million because he's not with his wife anymore. And now she is doing this to him. She has his son. She is transitioning his son into a girl, and he cannot do anything about it. And because when he goes to school and everything, he has to call his son by a girl's name, and the woman is doing it because she's being spiteful towards the man because she is not with him. He has a boy, and whenever he calls his son his name, he gets in trouble whenever they take it to court because his son is not all the way his, and he's fighting to get his son so that his son can be his son, and not she's actually trying to make the boy into a girl. Now, that's what you mean in 2022. There is no man, no woman. That's exactly what you mean. That's the perfect example of it right there. And there's really you can't say that with police. They are there to protect and serve. So they're not looking at man and woman. If that was a regular man, regular woman on the street, we can look at it as man and woman, and the man would not have done that to the woman. We get that. We know that. We know that. But this was not the case. This was assaulting a police officer. It's a completely different realm. And anyone that assaults a police officer, I've seen a police officer on the show Cops pick a woman up in San Bernardino and throw her on the ground. And it was on the show Cops. And no one said anything about it. Maybe because it was in 1998. But still, it was still on Cops. She assaulted him. She assaulted him. Now, there's a whole lot of police officers who would have handled it just like me. What is that? Hands behind your back, you're under arrest, and you have assault on a police officer. That was just stupid. Why did you do that to me? Why would you do that? That's how me personally, I would have took it. But that officer used his full, when they said you can do this as an officer, he used it. And people are mad because he used it. No, this is a lesson learned. Do not do this to the police. I got a lot of people like, we're leaving this. Like, is he promoting this against a woman? You guys don't, it's not about that. It was assault on a police officer. She had full control to just yell at him and bark at him like this, like a chicken. She could have barked at him like this. She could have did that to him, right? He would have said, step aside, ma'am. We trying to move ahead. Step aside, man. No, she did this, step back, move forward, did this, and then boom. Look, in football, you cannot hit a defenseless receiver, right? No. But if that receiver catches the balls coming in, he turns and makes a football move, there everything is legal. She got the ball, turned and did a football move, and she got cracked. The reason why some of these players don't get fined is because they understand the angles on what they are supposed to be doing when they are coming in. She did not read anything. She did not understand. She went full out blitz and didn't even see that there was a they have a fullback. They were in a wing tee. They were in a wing tee, and they had a big person right there that was like, nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm-mm. Was it right? Officially, the officer did what he knew he could do. Could he have not done that? Yes. If it was me, would I have done it? I'm saying yes, but the unruly crowd there might have been the wild card. Should anyone, man or woman, put their hands on a police officer? No, no one should. There's no arguments. There's no arguments about that. Now I go to the place today and I get told this story right here. They said, "Hot facts." I said, "What's up?" They said, "You always ask us the questions." They said, "But we got one for you." I said, "What?" "Chicago, what's up? I know you watching. What's up, Chicago?" He said, "Listen to this." I said, "Man, what happened?" He said, "Imagine you have a daughter that's like 23, 25. She's going on Instagram and trying to be like all these wild girls. She's dating a dude that's trying to be like all like I'm an island boy, trying to be like one of them. So they are together. They're getting into it and stuff. I guess she caught him cheating, all the way cheating, like in the act, but he's caught her doing other stuff. And I'm like, that seems like two young people in today's age who are just weird. But here's where it gets weird here. When she is like, I think I should be cool because she has a dad and brothers and they're talking to her. He goes and smashes the windows of the house. I was like, I said, now this is what he said. What do you think should happen? I was like, well, dad knows. I said, was the dad paying for anything at the place? He said, no, it was at the parents' house. He broke the parents' windows at the house. And then he's telling her it's none of your family's business what's going on with this. Now, the question was asked to me, how would that be handled? I said, the first thing with them being young and doing all that, some people will stay together because then they'll figure out they got to grow up and do this other stuff. I said, to each his own there. I said, once the weird stuff start happening to coming over to the parents' house and busting their windows out, and then saying that it's none of their business, like I have the ability to come bust their windows out because you live here, you get beat up for a few reasons here. You get beat up for just being weird. You get beat up for busting the windows. You get beat up for thinking you can bust the windows. The brothers all want to beat you up separately and then beat you up together. And then any of their first cousins or anything that's real close, they're gonna want to beat you up. So you're gonna get beat up a whole lot of times. So that's what I said. and he won't be able to come to anything. And it's over. He said, yeah, but he don't get it. I said, oh. Ooh, so the dude has a way to not get beat up, but he doesn't get it. So he deserves to get beat up. People, that's a crazy one right there. That's a crazy one. I have something here from Vietnam that I could only watch for about literally 20 seconds. And I had to turn it off. We all like street food, street tacos. You get your street hot dogs with the bacon wrap. Go ahead and they'll make a jungle juice, or we all like street food, right? And not we. I watch Bizarre Foods with Andrews and Zimmer, and I look at all these different people going around the world, and they're showing a lot of great street food. Korea has some super great street food. China, people, watch it in those markets. Vietnam, you are all the way now on that list. You are now on this list. I'm going to ask you guys a question. Would you eat this? Is up there. Captain V. You're going to see what Captain V is right here. Let's go ahead and get to this. This video is for tools and education and everything else. We got to learn about this.
Hi everyone, bạn có nghĩ đến một cơ hội mà mình có thể làm việc ở bất cứ đâu, linh động về thời gian?
Xanh sạch đấy. Ủa ta thẳng đấy. Dạ. Có, làm sao nó làm kỹ này được?
Vạch đôi là ngon.
All right. I'm gonna put up the link right now. The link is up. Whew. That was so disgusting that I saw my wife have a C-section, and you know, they rolled everything back into the pan, like then they rolled it all the way back in here, like it was just like they just rolled it there. It took them forever to get all the black stuff off, to then I guess to get it to, and then they were just like cleaning it, and the dude was salting inside the hole, and I was like, this dude is nasty. This dude right here is nasty. This dude is nasty. Who wants that job? That is nasty. That was nasty. Now I know of people here that, you know, and this might be just as nasty, eating a placenta. Might be just as nasty. But I've never seen someone go and clean up placenta and then start doing all this other stuff. And then check this out, boiled it until the pink never went away. And then sliced it. It looked like the barbecue pork at when I go to the Chinese food place and you get that sweet and sour barbecue pork. It looked like that, real thin. And they sliced it so thin that, like, on the plate, like if someone said, hey man, you know what, going to my family's house, whoop whoop whoop, I might have ate that, and I thought, and it probably might have tasted real bomb, like calamari or something. But then once he would have told me what it was, we wouldn't have been friends anymore. We would not have been at least for 72 hours. We wouldn't have been friends. At least for 72 hours, we wouldn't have been friends. And then we got to fight. We got to fight. Like in those 72 hours, we have to fight. And then we'll decide on if we're gonna be friends after that. Somebody go tell me, do I want to eat some cow? The craziest thing is you can go get udder, you can go get all this other stuff. What if it's really, really good though? What if it's really, I think that's a form of bestiality, me myself. I'm sorry. I think that's a form of bestiality. I cannot do it. And that's crazy because, you know, every vegan probably went throwing up right now. They all went throwing up. Hold up, what? What is this? Fried crickets, de Chienen. I'm so used to Spanish. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. De chin. Fried crickets, de chin. Sandworm pancake. Charua. Horse meat hot pot. Tango. Is that what it's called? Oh, I know about monkey brains. I saw Faces of Death. And they had the monkey in the middle of the table and they beat him. And then I know about monkey brain. I remember Faces of Death when I was like in the 8th grade. Roy. Read Roy's comment. Roy said, people here be eating nasty, dirty human coochie. At least they cleaned it. He's talking about the people at the truck stops. And if you down on there on Fig, Beach Boulevard, and if you in Whittier. Man. But they made it into a soup, though. They made that into a soup. You know what would be funny as hell? Delivery driver don't know that he's dropping something off. Like, he don't know he's dropping it off. And, like, you know, something happens and they don't come out and get the food. And because it's not in English, he's thinking that he got the bomb soup and everything. And he go home and he's sharing it with everybody. And then somehow the ticket, the receipt, somebody say, oh, you know what you just ate? You just ate some cow pee. Oh. I bet he won't steal nobody's food no more. Oh. My goodness, people. Whoo, my goodness, people. I got another one for us. Also, let me see where it is. Where did I put this one at? Oh, where is it at? Oh, where is it at? Let me see. If I can't find it, where is it at? Let me see. No. Okay, so there's a video that I was gonna show. I'll tell you what it is. I don't see it here. Hold on, let me double check. I might have been on my other account watching it. That's why I don't see it here. I'll tell you guys what it is though. Okay, so there is a gentleman and the police, they roll up on his house. Okay, they roll up on his house and they're looking for something 3 houses down. They're looking for a marijuana grow house. Now, since the let me see if I can let me see, is this the one? No, all right. So what happens is there's supposed to be like 4 marijuana plants at a property that's 3 properties away. They go to the older black dude's like 70 something, his wife is like 70 something, and they're trying to get him to ID himself because they say that where the marijuana is, it's close to your properties that you own, but it's on the other property. But because it's close to their properties, the gentleman is like, I'm not giving you any of my information. To like, I don't have to give you any of this stuff. So they are arresting him for failure to do all these other things. But what they are looking for is not even on his property. It's on someone else's property. And they still took him to jail because he would not give up his information. They said, well, you live over here. We're asking you that, and we're telling you. I'm like, how are you gonna say ask and tell? Crazy. Oh yeah, Roy. You know what? I am looking forward that hard, and I think I'm about to find it. Oh, and his wallet is right here. I can play that video right now. Oh, I got it. Here we go. I got it. Roy.
This last property of his, and he just. So tell me about your bond.
Yeah, she's the first one to email me on my birthday every year.
I know.
Ready to win Omaze's next Sprinter van? We'll take that as a yes.
You seem to be searching for something. Then they turn towards you.
Just because in the season that we're living in, I think it's important that I have your names.
What do you mean, man?
A lot of crazy stuff going on. And so having your name makes me feel more secure. As I said, we came here June 28th. You know, we're actually new here.
Okay.
And for the police officers in this area to come up and say, are you growing marijuana? That is preposterous to me.
Imagine you're home one day, sitting on your front porch. You recently retired. You moved back to the country after retiring. You're sitting there with your spouse. You're African American, as is your spouse. You've never been in trouble with the law before in your life. You're just sitting there in peace and quiet, enjoying a private and calm summer day in rural McDowell County, West Virginia, on your front porch. Unexpectedly, you see a police car come up your small gravel driveway. 2 uniformed white police officers get out, and they go first to the house next door, the community. But he gets even worse treatment.
Say somebody scared you because I asked you a question over here.
That's preposterous. Yeah, wait. It's ridiculous to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
But it's not ridiculous
Your
over
first
here.
name.
I'm not giving you my information.
Sir, if you refuse to give me your information, I'm going to arrest you.
That's fine. My property has nothing to do with any marijuana whatsoever.
Jason Tart, what is your date of birth? I'm going to arrest you if you don't give me your name and date of birth.
What you're about to see.
I'm just gonna say this off the jump. The officer said, Jason Parker, what's your date of birth? So he already knows his name. So he's saying that he's failing to identify himself, but he already knows his name from the jump. Once again, Pastor Jennings, Roy, Pastor Jennings. But this dude actually gave his name, and he's letting him know that he's going to arrest him.
Here is outrageous body cam footage that has never been seen before by any.
Just a question, man.
Yeah, well, I get that. And so then my only question to you is your names, just so it's okay in my own heart and mind. And when I say the season we're living in, you know the season we're living in.
Y'all looking for something over here at his house?
What is it?
Y'all concerned about something over here at this house?
This house?
No, that house.
Yes.
What's the problem?
Who lives there?
Mr. Ferguson. He's probably there now. He's 79.
Okay. All right. What's your name?
You got something to do with that property over there? Yes. Who lives there? The husband didn't say nothing. We all know the women can't stay quiet. Mr. Ferguson, he's 79. So he got more information. He's saying he's not getting no information. They are helping him. And he doesn't know how to receive the help.
Sir.
Jason Tart.
Jason Tart. And what do you mean by the season we're living in, ma'am?
Sir.
What do you need? You got any questions for me?
No, I'll collect some information from you in a minute, your name and date of birth and such.
What do you need my information for?
You own these 2 homes, correct?
What
okay,
these 2 homes got to do with that?
These 2 homes is near that marijuana grow, so I'd just like to have your name.
These two homes are near that marijuana grow. You can be near a marijuana grow that's not on your property and they will still take you to jail. I don't get it. Let's keep going.
You know how many people go through here?
I understand.
That's
Well,
not going to do you one bit of good.
okay. Well, sir, I'm going to need your name and date of birth, and I have that.
Feel comfortable giving you my name and date of birth.
Okay. Well, this is a criminal investigation. You own these two homes, so by law, you do have to give me your name and date of birth.
Listen how the officer tried to make them scared. People, threat and coercion, people. You have to understand your rights. Through threat and coercion. This means when they send you things in the mail that's in all capital letters, people, that's a threat. You have to understand what all this stuff is all about, people. You got to understand this stuff. He's threatening him, saying that it's a criminal matter. It could be a criminal matter, but my property has nothing to do with it. Why are you trying to make me get involved with your investigation when we already told you Mr. Ferguson lives back there? He's probably there now. Why don't you go do your investigation with Mr. Ferguson? Because this is my property and that has nothing to do with me. Now, I want to hear someone defend these officers.
Birth, sir.
If he gives you a reason, yes, you do.
Reason for what?
Because of the marijuana grow.
It's not on my property.
Okay. Well, again, I have reason to believe that these two homes here that you own is related to that marijuana grow. So you have to give me your name and date of birth by law. Go get a pen and piece of paper.
Reason to believe what? Why? Because these houses are here.
Yes, sir, and you own them.
May I say something?
Right. Do you understand? I was born and raised here. Do you understand that there's a lot of traffic going through here?
Since we've lived here, people come up here and they park there and we don't know where the hell they go. And then they come back out.
I don't have a problem giving you my information. I'm
Okay, well, that's all I need. It doesn't have to be an argument. I mean, just give me your name and date of birth, dude. It's easy.
It's not easy. My property has nothing to do with what you found.
Okay. Well, we're just making sure of that. That's our job.
Berwyn Land Company owns.
Okay.
Berwyn Land Company owns.
Sir, no.
Berwyn Land Company owns that back there. That's when the officer's like, damn, this dude just told us who owns it. You go to Berwyn Land Company, get your warrant, and go to the Berwyn Land Company property, and then go do your thing. Let's keep going. He's helping these officers out.
I don't understand why you're being argumentative about giving me your name and date of birth.
I'm not.
It's simple.
You scared me. I mean,
Scared you?
Who says that?
By asking you a question?
Who comes up and asks? That's crazy.
And it scared you?
I'm trying to understand what
it scared you by me asking you a question.
Growing marijuana?
And that's a question.
What does these houses on my property got? Did you find it on my property?
It's near your property.
Yeah.
It's near your property. He said, so that scares you. I'm just asking a question. So he asked a question back. People, you got to understand, police officers are only going to ask you questions, nothing else. Your job is to know how to play ping pong. You ask them a question back. When you do role playing in sales, the person that cannot ping pong back loses. You do that with the officers. They only know like 6 questions that they are trying to ask, and then they're going to try to redo those exact same ones. You have to ask a question that makes them like baffled to where they say, okay, hold on. And then they have to go and talk to their people to try to figure out what they want to say next to come back. And then you hit them with your second one because they already gave up all their arsenal in their ping pong. That's all it is. Question for question. If only questions are being asked, no one's answering anything.
Listen real quickly.
I'm going to arrest you if you don't give me your name and date of birth.
You're going to arrest me if I don't give you my name and date of birth?
It's obstructing an officer.
How?
Because you're hindering me from doing my job. You're hindering me from...
How am I hindering you from doing your job if it's not on my property?
Last chance to give me your name and date of birth, sir.
How am I hindering you?
Sir, last chance to give me your name and date of birth.
How am I hindering you?
Place your hands behind your back. Place your hands behind your back. Are you going to give me your name and date of birth?
Take me to jail. You're right. I'm hindering you from doing your job. Please.
I'll see if I can find you my name first.
No, I'm hindering you from doing your job.
Really going out off the
Yeah, this is how you guys.
This is bad.
This is
112 control.
This is how you operate.
This is a wrap.
I'm hindering you from doing your
That's why
job.
I needed their.
Y'all need to go inside.
Okay, let's put into their house, obviously against their will.
This is what's going on.
You two need to go inside.
You scared her.
In this
Again, you two go inside. Go inside.
I'm afraid.
Go
now,
inside.
I'll tell you the truth.
Go inside. No, go inside as of right now.
Tell me why.
Go inside.
What are you doing?
Step off
man?
the porch. Step off the porch.
I'll step off.
Go inside.
What are you doing? This is unnecessary for
Sir,
you to be
go
doing.
inside.
He's standing on his own porch.
Go inside.
Don't come in my house.
Go inside. Step back. Go inside.
Look, yeah, that's completely uncalled for.
Come on.
Look.
They're on their own property. They could have told the officer, there is nothing you have here. Come back with the warrant. If you come on my property, you are trespassing. That's why people have trespassing signs up when they have those properties. The police always call, and that person knows first before they come. If you are trespassing, I can shoot you, policeman or not. You have no business here, and now you do know. Now get off my property. You are trespassing. Trespassers will be violated. You know, they don't have that, and he pushed them back in the house. Shame on that officer.
Man, don't listen. You don't have to listen,
You're
man.
being recorded.
Listen. This
Just
is
walk.
listen.
Walk.
Listen. I can walk. I can walk without you putting your damn hands on me.
Walk
You
to the
understand?
vehicle.
I have not broken the law.
Walk to the
At
vehicle.
all.
Well, walk to the vehicle,
Don't
sir.
put
You're
your
being
damn
recorded.
hands on me. I give you no reason to touch me.
I'm going to arrest you then. Place your hands behind your back.
Uncalled for.
Place your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind
Place your hands behind your back.
Listen.
Just relax, okay?
Listen. You
relax.
Place your hands behind your back. Please place your hands behind your back.
My hand is behind my.
Place your
It
hands
only
behind-
takes one of you.
Place your hands.
Look, let him do it. All right. Take your hands off me.
That's fine. Okay.
Let him do it.
I think we got an alternative motive, right?
He goes off to jail. He goes off to jail. Roy, what you guys say about this one, Roy? He goes off to jail, Roy. What you guys say about this one, Roy? Then they gave the person's name. They gave the owners of the property all of that stuff, Roy. And he even said, I don't want you to do it. I have not broken the law. I have not broken a crime. Let him do it. Let him do it. Take me, but let him do it. He even did that. What was wrong with this now? I want to know. This is actually, I didn't think anything can get worse than watering flowers for your neighbor. And the neighbor is actually out there saying it was my fault and we cannot let you go. By the way, I got a video, Roy, that I was supposed to show you of a dude that they let him out of the cuffs, out of the car, so that he was not going to get arrested. And then he went ahead and did the wrong stuff. But they were still able to uncuff him and say you're not under arrest. The officers did that to this dude who was cussing them out and everything. Okay? We had two nice dudes get arrested for no reason. The marijuana grow is close to your property. It's not on your property, it's close to it. He gave his name. People go back and listen, he gave his name. First and last, he just did not give his date of birth and social. He said, I'll give you my information. I just want to know what you need it for because my property is not even associated with that property over there. Yeah, but your property is close to it. That sounds like 1950. This dude right here. Whoo, he's gonna get that lawyer. Roy said. Yeah, look, no warrants, all you guys talking about no warrants, no nothing. Will talking about he needs to lawyer up, and then Roy talking about, yeah, he goes off to jail and comes out with a payday on this one. Man, it's a crime to be near something. Hey, everyone, don't walk outside. Don't walk into the grocery store, because if you come out the grocery store, there might be a dumpster next to the grocery store so people can throw out trash. But they have sometimes drug dealers, they hide drugs. So every customer that comes out here, we can just arrest. Kids are playing at the park. Oh man. We found these syringes at the park. Every parent's going to jail. This is ridiculous. We said, remember, everything is based on laws in your state, so state laws vary. Yeah, we all know state laws vary, but there is still an umbrella that is still, like the main thing. Those cops right there were going off of like 1940s and 50s, man. Like literally. That was attack, and just that was like, come on now. Which one was worse? Watering the grass or having your property near another property that you have nothing to do with? Which one is worse here? Which one is worse? One person has permission to water flowers for the neighbor, and then one person has permission to live in his house and not know what's going on the other property and still be able to live right. Which one is worse? They should make both those officers go eat that cow vagina. They should make both those officers go out and eat that cow vagina. Now, how much do you think they're going to settle? Because this is going to be a civil case. They're going to settle outside of court on this. How much do you think this dude's going to get paid? That's what I want to know, because he's getting paid. He's getting paid. How much is he getting paid? Yeah, Roy talking about, parking tickets. Not even like, look, you don't even get a vehicle. Yeah, you're talking about parking tickets like parking wars. They got to wear the little shorts and walk around to where they get overweight, and they got the stomach that come out like this, and they walk around and walk water and say, I seen you in there. You got here at this time. Yeah, all you're doing is downtown walking and parking. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. And I'm going to have you do it where everyone hates you, where everyone just hates the parking authority, where everyone hates the parking authority. So, wow, I noticed America pretends to be the light of the world, but they have their own issues. Very racist country. This is what we hear in Vietnam. That's what Ricky Knight is shooting out there. That's what they hear in Vietnam. No, America is great. America is great. There's tyranny in every government. But how America tries to portray itself when things like this are out there, that's literally the police officers had nothing to do. Nothing to do. I got pulled over last night. And they were like, oh, they were like, oh, you're doing a delivery? I said, yes. They said, you're doing a delivery? I said, yes. Now, Uber has the, I was trying to look for it here. You can hit the safety thing and show the police officers that you are actively on. Like it says that you're like, it brings up everything. So I was just like, no, look. So I was right around the corner from the complex I was going to. He was like, oh, yeah. All right. He was like, all right, well, do you have your ID? And I was like, you know what? I'm about to just give these dudes my ID. I'm about to go drop this off. I'm not trying to be here with them any longer because normally I don't give the ID and all that stuff and I didn't do anything wrong. I just said here. He just said, we're just going to make sure you're not a murderer. I said, I'm not a murderer, but you can check me out. I'm Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I said, did you eat at the Raising Cane's yet? He said, I was going to go, yesterday. He's talking to me while the other dude is running my stuff. And by the way, they ran my plates while they were facing me. It was weird. Like they ran them. It was weird. They weren't supposed to be doing that. So I said, yeah, go there and check it out. I said, I'm Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I did the report on the grand opening. He said, oh, then he started talking to me about what made you get in this. And I said, hey, do you know officers on so-and-so? Because he was a Riverside policeman, because we're on the borderline on Day Street. On this side is Riverside, and this side is Moval. So I said, do you know officer so-and-so? Because we have the sheriff here in Moval. He said, oh, yeah. And then the other cop came, gave it back. And then I started talking to him, and then he was good. And then he said, yeah, we'll go ahead and check you out from time to time. They gave me my stuff back right when I got my stuff and drove on off. Literally, when I made the left to turn onto the next street to go to where I gotta go, they pulled the person that was coming back up behind me. They hit the lights on that person and pulled that person over. So they were on. It's the beginning of the month. They're trying to make sure that they get their tickets in, and they were just hitting everyone. But it was the Riverside police, not the Moval police. So what happened was, because I told them I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off, and I said I'm just gonna get out of your way, and they understood. I was speaking the language there. I'm gonna get out of your way. So when I was coming back, they saw me. They did a U-turn, like they were gonna try to come and get me again, but I crossed the light that turned it over into Moval, and then they have to stop. So I just kept going, and after that, I did not drive any of the main streets. I was taking all the neighborhood streets to go everywhere. People got their stuff. There were no cars on the street, so I was able to, you're in residentials at 12 o'clock at night. You're able to just go through stop signs on the residential streets that are just like, literally, like I'm talking about a real neighborhood. Like I got to make a left on this street, and it's a cul-de-sac right there. That stop sign there is for whatever. It's midnight. There ain't nobody here. Woo, woo, woo. I drove all the inside streets last night, and then I crossed the main streets to get to the other sides, and I only used the main streets for a little bit because I saw that the police were going nuts last night. But yeah, that's what happened. I got pulled over, and I was gonna make the short of it, but I was trying to get them. Let me see how much of it I got. I was trying to get the police officers getting the person that they got right after me, and I don't think I got that full thing. I was gonna put that up today. Let me see. Is this it right here? Let me see. Over. The officers were like, "Oh, you're doing an Uber Eats." I was like, I told you. This will just be quick. You got your ID on you. I was like, man. I just told you guys the same story, but I did not get them. Let me see. Let me push pause. Let me see, because if I literally got, if I actually got them pulling the other person over, nope, the camera stopped right when I got there, so I'm not gonna get it up because I just told you guys right now. If I would have got them pulling the other person over just like that, I would have showed you guys. All right. Whew. Police. Do you know what? This is the first police video that I put up that no one really has anything to say about this one. I think we all agree on this one that the police were wrong. And on the first one, it was controversial, but you don't put your hands on the police at all. You know what? I'm gonna show that one again. People. I'm gonna show it again. We gotta watch that again. We gotta watch this again. Let me see. Bam.
This is always Cherry Pick, and you are watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Damn, he's a sexy man.
Developing
I'll
story.
tell you this. This is why you don't attack police officers. You just don't do it. This can happen, man or woman.
Tonight, after video of an arrest in Harlem went viral.
It's had almost 30,000 views, and now residents are calling for an investigation into the NYPD. CBS 2's Dave Carlin live in Lower Manhattan.
This is the video posted to social media that shows a chaotic arrest that you see get even more chaotic after this woman enters. She confronts an officer as he arrested a man Crum reportedly knows. The woman engages the officer, appearing to slap him, and he responds with what looks like a wallop of a punch, causing her to.
Whoo! Hard to see. Hard to see, right? Every time I show that clip, people leave. People, quit being afraid to watch that on YouTube. It's news. Quit being afraid to look at that. These are all the people that are going to be trying to make clips. Hot Facts is showing, yeah, they said it had 30,000 views right then and there. Viral was 30,000 views. You think I'm the only person that watched that? I should have showed that one yesterday when I did the video with all the women going nuts. That would have went right in there. Perfect. Brandon Diaz, my brother. What's up, man? What's up, my brother? How is it going? How is it going? Station identification, people. Where is my card at? You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. We are here. Hot Facts is much more than a brand. It is the truth behind what we stand for. I want to give a big shout out because the question I got earlier about the boyfriend who smashed the windows in front of people's place, I ran into someone that I know, ran into him and his pops. I want to give a shout out to Mel B. Tatton. Okay, Mel B. Tatton, 310-492-1259. Now, Mel has on his Instagram, he has, I think, like almost 12,000 followers there. He's a tattoo artist, graphic designer. You can find him at Instagram, Mel_B Tatton, TATTN. Also on Facebook, MELBTATTN, Mel B Tatton. Also, tatsbymelb@gmail.com. He does tats to a lot of people around here. He does his thing. He always says what's up. And I told him I was going to shout him out today, Mel B. Tatton. I also said that you're going to see it. I'm going to single it out and I'm going to put it on the Instagram today so that you can see it as a clip. I did that yesterday also for the Century 21 team. Once again, David Hasworth, 951-662-6910, dhasworthc21@outlook.com. Email him. And also, we have Gabriella Morado, okay, and Mercado. I'm so sorry. 951-386-2989. Gabriella's Life for You, okay, at gmail.com. 27559 Newport Road, Suite 120. That's Menifee, California. But they are also stationed here at my local Century 21 office here. If you're looking to get quotes, get a walkthrough, do all of these things, go ahead and check them out there. Also, we have up the street from the gym. It's mega to you. People trying to get in shape, go find that Hulk. He does his thing. It's mega to you. That's his name on all platforms. I'm telling you. Let me show you It's Mega so you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys can see what the hell I'm talking about. Let me go to It's Mega so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let me see. This dude is huge. It's Mega. Man. Okay. Let me see. Oh, here it is. His real name is Martell Kennedy. People, I'm just gonna go up here on his Instagram real quick. I'm gonna show you It's Mega. You guys can see why his name is It's Mega to you. Not playing that music, it's gonna demonetize me. This is It's Mega right here. He reps the O. This is the Hulk right here. He wears Air Force Ones, people. He does this thing, people. It's Mega to you, people. This is who he is. He does his thing. He walks around. He gets it busy, makes it happen, people. He makes it happen. It's Mega to you. Let me see if I got something else for It's Mega to you. Let me see. It's Mega. Let's go. Let me show you. He's got a client right here. You know what I mean? People, this is one that I use. You can go on my thing. That's an exercise that's really good to use there. Got to sit down. You notice the sit down is that your knees are bent at 90 degrees, which makes for a complete contraction. Make sure that you get full maximum, whatever you're trying to get with the muscles. Go ahead and hit them runners in, lower that back, get them in. I would have had her move them forward, leaned over her shoulders more so she felt a little bit more here, but to each his own. She's got the full workout getting in there. Make it happen. Reverse lunges. Go ahead and get that cardio in. People, you got to do things like this in order to make sure it happens. So you are maximizing. You got to make sure the oxidation, make sure your breathing is right. Everything gets in there. The more you do and the more you can get through, depending on what they got you working on, you'll go ahead and bust through and get through anything. Holler at It's Mega to you, people. Holler at your boy. Holler at your boy. See, people, I can break down what's going on when they're doing the stuff, people. That's made me want to start doing some runners. Made me want to start doing some runners. That he does a great job. There's a lot of people that I do these things for, and they are doing the great thing. I just want to give them some love for wanting to allow me to help each other out. So that is what we got going on. I'm still waiting to see when I'm going to get my membership things going on. I want to start those things here. They have not done that. By the way, I'm streaming on Twitch, Facebook, and all of these other things there. So we are all the way good. All right. See, this thing is weird. Facebook said that there might be some type of match. I got to go see on Facebook what the match is. Sometimes the music that I get, some of the people that do my music, they forgot to add me on or whatever it is when it goes through. And then I just got to go ahead and fix that, let them know that I have full permission, send in my facts, and then they say, okay, we go ahead and take that off. I don't like to play anything on here unless I have full permission, people, because it has to be mine. It has to be mine in order for it to work. And everyone doing content should know that also. So yeah, today was Mel B. Tatton, Tattn. Mel B. Tatton, Tattn. Mel B. Tatton, MELB Tattn. Let me put this here. Mel B. Tattn. Mel B. Tatton. There you go. Mel B. Tatton. Mel B. Tatton. He's tatted up too. He does his thing, and whoo, man, that tattoo game right now, tattoo artists are like making a lot of money, but you know, people run out of skin. You know what I mean? They run out of skin. That's a tough business to be in. I want to let people know this business is tough too. You know, going through 7 straight months of just getting it there to get it here to now work on doing all this other stuff. It takes a lot of work, people, a lot of work. A lot of people ask me, man, what keeps you going? I'm like, I know exactly what I'm trying to do, and I see exactly where the destination is, and you know, you just go. I'm focused. I see what it can do. I get a lot of support from things like this, and you know, a lot of these are pro bono, but there are a few that are doing this, and the goal is to get a lot of this and then select the real pro bono work, and then go from there. But you gotta put in the time, you gotta put in the groundwork, you gotta do a whole lot of things. You gotta not listen to people, you gotta go into a shell, you gotta do what you know what you are doing, and then go with it. It will happen. You just gotta keep pushing. Everyone needs to push, and everyone needs to know that if you got something that you are trying to do, keep your head to it, keep your mind to it, do all what you got to do, and just leave it like that. And I'm gonna say it like this: we out of here like Chuck Woolery and 2 and 2. Listen to these tunes by Navy 380.